Tuesday, January 5th. This will be the Board of Public Works meeting. I'm Adam Wason. I'm Public Works Director for the City of Bloomington. I'm going to begin recording as I'm supposed to. This is the Board of Public Works meeting for January 5th. It doesn't look like we have any public on the meeting. Hi, Emily from the HT. I think you might be the only person here that's not a staff member or board member or cats. So this will be a very brief meeting. I think we don't have any regular agenda items. We've got a consent agenda and some election of officers. But if anyone from the public does happen to come on or you would like to make any comment, please use the raised hand function or use the chat function. In the Zoom meeting. So I'll turn it over to Kyla Cox-Deckard, and this may be a record-cutting meeting in terms of total time spent in a Board of Public Works meeting. Thanks, Kyla.
Thank you, Adam. I will call to order this regular meeting of the Board of Public Works. This is Tuesday, January 5th of 2021. First up, we have the election of officers.
I would like to, may I make a nomination?
You may.
I would like to nominate Dana Palazzo for president.
Thank you. I second that. And for the remainder of the slate, I would nominate Beth Hollingsworth for vice president. And I second that.
And I nominate Kyla Cox-Deckard for treasurer. Nope, secretary, sorry. Taking any money, secretary.
Second. All right, we have motions and seconds on the slate. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes, and I hand the proverbial gavel over to Dana Palazzo.
Thank you, Kyla.
Hey, I'll just jump in here real quick if you don't mind, Dana. It's Adam Wason, Public Works Director. I want to thank you, Kyla, for your 5 years of leadership that you've provided to the Board of Public Works and serving as the president. In typical government fashion, your check will be in the mail. It will be for $0.00, but we do say thank you very much for all of your efforts and leadership over the years. Look forward to having Dana take the reins, and Beth, for all your many years of service. Just thank each of you of all the boards and commissions at the city. You know, outside of maybe city council, you folks meet more than any other board or commission. I know it's more of a commitment than many of our others, so I do just say thank you for that. Last note, Kyla, we did make a change. The incoming secretary for 2021 will be responsible for the minutes. And so April has gladly, no, I'm kidding. I know she would love to give that away. But turn it over to Dana and we'll get through this meeting.
Thanks, Adam. Okay, so looks like the next item on the agenda is any messages from board members. Do we have any messages from the board?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just like to say Happy New Year to everyone who's done such a great job last year, and continue to be safe and be well. And thank you also to Kyla for your wonderful leadership these past few years that I've been on again, and to Adam for his fantastic directorship. Appreciate you all very much. Look forward to this year.
Thanks, Beth. And yes, Kyla, these are big shoes to fill, but I will try my best to fill them. So I appreciate all that you've done over the last several years with your leadership on the board.
Well, thank you all. And Dana, I have no question that you will be able to handle the leadership of this board. And I thank you for taking that on, and for Beth's service, not only with us here on the board, but in her past service with the board and other committees for the city. It's been really wonderful working with all of you, and I look forward to this year, and great working with all the staff and the public on many of the issues we had throughout 2020, and look forward to a good year of 2021.
Awesome, thank you. Next up, we have petitions and remonstrances. So this is anything that is not on the agenda, any public comment that is not on the agenda. You could do that now. And we don't have any members of the public on, does not look like, and I don't see anything in the chat. Okay, so we'll move on to the consent agenda. On the consent agenda is the approval of minutes for December 22nd, 2020, approval of the renewal contract with VO Ride, and approval of payroll. Is there anything that needs to be removed from the consent agenda? Doesn't look like it.
No, I just say that we added the VO COVID-19 protocol to the contract today.
Correct, yes. Okay, any
Only
public comment? I see no public here. Do we have a motion?
I move that we approve the consent agenda.
And I second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Looks like we have no new business. Staff reports and other business?
Just from a staff report perspective, we are fully ready for any winter weather events. We've been responding to the minor ones we've had so far. I want to thank the street department and fleet maintenance and others that are responsible for that. Otherwise, just looking forward to a good 2021. We've got a lot of big priorities and big challenges facing us in public works going forward, and we're going to do our best to meet those head on and do everything we can on a daily basis to serve the community. So nothing changes in that regard. But I do just want to say a big thanks, as always, to all the employees of Public Works. In 2021, we are growing with the Parking Enforcement Division coming over to Public Works. Varying objectives across the various divisions that we have. And just want to thank each of the employees and staff members throughout Public Works. We're now about 130 full-time equivalents strong. And those efforts day in, day out are, the basis of a lot of our public services. So just thanks to each and every employee we've got, and look forward to 2021.
Thanks, Adam. Next up is approval of claims. Were there any questions on claims from the board?
I move that we approve claims. $2,292,190.21.
And I second.
Great. Just real quick comment here. Before the meeting had started, Beth had asked a couple quick questions on claims. One was about the Granicus claim for the city council and clerk's office. That's a council management and legal database subscription that the council office uses. So I was able to clarify that one. And then Beth, what was the other one you asked about?
I just was commenting on the USPS.
Oh, yes.
$30,000.
The Postal Service claim being paid out. I can't remember if that's biannually or quarterly for our mail machine here at City Hall, where we've got one of the electronic mail machines. So that's what that's for. And I'm guessing that a large portion of that has to do with the Unified Development Ordinance zoning updates. I think you have to send a mailer to every single residence or something. So I'm sure some of that cost is why it's so high.
Okay, great. Thanks for clarifying that. So it sounded like we had a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. And if there's nothing else, I'll call for adjournment.
Have a great evening.
My goodness, meeting is adjourned.
These are the types of meetings that I will run when I'm president. Short and sweet.
I know.
Right, exactly. That's really short and sweet.
I couldn't help but notice that this happened this way, but I
5 minutes later, right.
Yep. All right, guys.
They won't all go this way. Thanks to you all. It's been a great year, and I look forward to this year working with all of you. Thanks, Dana, for doing it.
Y'all.